We are live. Good evening, YouTube detectorists. My name is Tony, and this is 5280 Adventures. We're doing a live stream tonight. We're doing a kind of just hanging out with 5280, trying to get through all of the stuff going on around here, right? Oh my gosh. You guys make sure, hey Nick, in the chat here, tell me if you can hear me. Everything sounds good. Just want to double check on it. I haven't been live streaming in a while. Live. Good evening, YouTube detectorists. My name is. But hey, we've got Thin Blue Diggers. We've got Nick in the chat. First one in here. Jim Steele. Welcome, Jim. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. I just am getting a little bit bored around here, so I wanted to hang out and see what everybody else has been up to lately. Has anybody been out digging? That's the biggest question right now. Just want to double check on is who's been out digging and what are you guys finding? You guys finding good stuff out there? I mean, we've got all this extra time to go digging. Why are we not taking advantage of it? Cody from Detecting Rods and Reels, welcome in, Cody. I hear you in the background. Around here, so I wanted to hang out and see what everybody else has been up to lately. Let me double check and make sure. No, we should be good. That's for the biggest. Just like you look. Oh, Lord. Is who's been out digging and what are you guys finding? You guys finding good stuff out there? So, Jim, what have you been out digging lately? I know that you sent me a message that, gosh, you're already starting 2020 off at an incredible rate for silvers. This guy had, like, I don't know, 75 or 83 silver coins last year. Absolutely insane. Cody sent me a message that he's having trouble getting permissions now because of the all of the social distancing and things like that. So Jim, what have you been? We've actually been having great success in getting permissions, which is kind of weird. I would kind of be the same way, like a lot of background noise. Okay, let's try that. Maybe that sounds better. We'll only put one mic on. We've been getting a lot more permissions, even though people shouldn't be answering the doors. Oh, I bet you I know why. Let's click that off. There we go. This is what happens when you don't stream very often. It's been like 2 months since I've live streamed. That should be better now. I've shut off everything. Let's talk digging. Let's talk digging. Who's making plans for this weekend to go out digging? I already got the text message a little while ago. Hey, you interested in going digging this weekend? So we're setting up a little commingling event to try and get out and enjoy get some vitamin D, right? Jim ended last year with 89 silver coins, 5 silver rings, 1 gold ring, 12 silver coins, and 1 ring so far. Jim, it's amazing. Unbelievable. 1897 Barber Quarter. I had my first Barber coin at the end of last year. My one and only silver coin for the year. It was a Barber dime. One of my digging buddies recently moved to Florida and told me I could ask the landowner for permission, so I got to make a call to the landowner. There you go. Nick, I hope you get out. Hope you get out Sunday, and I hope you get out a little bit more in the next month, buddy. I hope you can take advantage of it. The extra time and do some digging. But how is everybody's health-wise? I know there's not that many people here in the stream right now, but how's everybody doing health-wise? Everybody healthy and happy? Family-wise, even extended families. Has anybody been affected health-wise by what's going on? I sure hope not. We've been lucky enough. Nobody in my family, nobody in my extended family, nobody's gotten anything. We've all been real distant. trying to stay away from everybody else. We've had to go to the store, you know, maybe once a week, and I feel really, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way. I go to the store and I feel uneasy about just walking around, you know, wondering, oh my gosh, does this person here have it? Does this person? So, Dirt Devil Detecting and Adventures is Beth. Welcome in, Beth. Thanks for coming over. Finding America. Thank you for coming on. It's great to see you on here. Tonka's Beast. Brian, what's going on, Brian? Hee Haw is just listening. Thank you for just listening. Chris Bach. Welcome in, Chris. Now we're getting some people coming in here. I appreciate y'all coming on. I really do. Just got back from digging and back out tomorrow. Man, that is the life, right? Brian says, no one in our family or extended has caught it. Even my mom, being a flight attendant, hasn't gotten it. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very glad to hear that. Last thing I want to hear is people getting it and then, you know, suffering some horrible consequences from it. That's for sure. Cody, they shut down all the playgrounds and basketball courts in town today. That's all right. Cody, I know you weren't going down the slides or shooting any hoops, so that doesn't really affect you. Tin Cup Tim, Metal Detecting, thank you for coming on, Tim. And Beth says, absolutely. While you're out digging, make sure that you keep 6 feet distance in between each other. They got everything except essential supplies blocked off from stores here. Not allowed to buy it. Ouch. I don't know what it is. We're doing fine out here in Colorado. I don't know. You know, there is some limited supplies at the grocery stores and things. I went out for pasta. I wanted to get angel hair pasta. The entire section of pasta was gone. Who eats that much pasta? Liz digging Canuck. Liz. Thank you. Right on. Thank you for coming on, Liz. I appreciate your time. Mrs. 5280, last I checked, not many of us are out there dunking. New Jersey is a mess. History Hound Detecting. Hey, folks. History Hound, thanks for coming on. It's been a while since I've seen you. We've got some really good people. This is, it's been a while since I've been on, unfortunately. Been just trying to take care of family and house things and things like that. So, I'm glad to see that people are getting out and actually metal detecting. There's no reason, I don't feel like there's any reason that we can't be out metal detecting. It's the same things about going for walks in your neighborhood or things like that. There shouldn't be any reason why anybody we ever give you any hassle about doing that kind of stuff. So, Lincoln Central Coins. Lincoln, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. Jim, I haven't figured out how to keep 6 feet between myself and lady living with me. The bed is only 5 feet wide. Jim, you got to do better than that, buddy. Put some effort into it. Oh, that's funny. Hey, we've got CFA. CFA, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you guys coming on. If you guys saw, I did put out a video on Wednesday, and I wanted to just show again. Look at this. I've got my saddle badge here. I don't know if you guys, this is probably not going to come in. Oh, there we go. My saddle badge. What did you guys think about this? This was a pretty sweet find. When I had Dirt Devil Detecting, that's Beth. I had her come over and look at it. I really honestly didn't even know what the heck it was. And then got to do a little bit of research on it. And I sent a picture over to my research guru. I don't know if you guys have heard about him before, DK from Adventures in Dirt, right? I sent him a picture, and then a while later, he sends me this. Actually, he called me on my way home. He goes, do you know what you have there? I said, I have a saddle badge. He says, yeah, but it's this specific one. It's, to the McClellan saddle, 1859 model. I'm like going crazy. I had no clue what in the world it was. So happy. I don't know how much more cleaning I really want to do on it. I kind of like it with that old brass look. But yeah, I do, like Cody said, it will look awesome in a display. Yep, I'm probably going to throw it in a display. Maybe even with, I've got this up here with my, yeah, check that out. Maybe I can put it inside with there since the cavalry, right? Look at that. I need the numbers, what I need. Uh-oh. There's DK. He heard his name and he jumped in here. No, I was actually giving props to DK for his amazing research qualities. I use him to figure out all of my finds because I don't know what the heck they are. You are the guru, DK. Absolutely. Thanks for coming on, DK. It's good to see you, buddy. Let me try and catch up. Finding America says, going to the store feels like making a supply run in The Walking Dead. Absolutely. And I tell you, I still feel uneasy about walking around in the store. It's so strange. So strange. Cover your ears, DK. It's awful. Oh my gosh. Perch spawn will be on soon. Almost time to fill up the bucket. Cody, I hear you on that. With Tonka, where is it? Tonka's Beast. I'm sorry. I always forget your channel name. Tonka's Beast. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out fishing. We're gonna go look for catfish and we're gonna look for largemouth bass. There's some perch in the area that we're gonna be going to fish at, and I just don't think we're going to hit the numbers that we want to fill our buckets. So we're going to target some catfish. We got to make that happen, Brian. We got to make that happen for sure. You guys are talking a lot of smack on here. I think Mrs. 5280 is causing some issues. We might have to put her in a timeout here in the chat. I'm just kidding. Let's not do that. Home Depot only allows 20 people in the store at one time now. I had to wait to get in. So I went over to Home Depot this afternoon here, and I saw this line that they had created or whatever, you know, that you had to stand and stuff. They let me right in. There wasn't a line to get in, so I was pretty lucky. Was toilet paper ever a priority in The Walking Dead? Apparently is for everyone in my county. Dude, History Hound, I tell you what, it is insane. Mrs. 5280 and I, we had to go at 6:30 in the morning. We got to our grocery store about 6:40, and we were maybe 7th in line. And this was maybe a week ago. 7th in line, we waited, and then we got in there, and we like all filed in like cattle right over to the paper supply aisle. And everybody grabbed one thing of paper towels, one thing of tissues, one thing of toilet paper, and then went and checked out. And it was just kind of weird. So we did stock up. Luckily, because we went separately, we were able to get one of each. Normally, you only get allowed to have one per purchase. So we were pretty lucky. We ended up getting two, and we put the stuff away, and we're going to conserve it. Conservation is the key. Yeah, throwing away rubber gloves, not cool. Not cool at all. I want to hit the old town in the old park in the town. The only problem is the center of town right on my main street. Cody, be careful. Make sure you take your 9 with you, buddy. Man, Finding America, that's awesome. You got some silver and some cool relics. Looking forward to another video from you. I always watch them for sure. So, absolutely. Yeah, DK, King Supers also had just, you know, the pickup where you could order online and then they could bring it out to you. Maybe you can do that instead of having to go inside. 10-foot pole, that's right. Randolph Relic Recovery. Randolph, thank you for coming on, sir. I appreciate the support coming on tonight. You're so married up, the last thing you want to do is remind your bride how married down she is. Ooh. Randolph, we know it's true, but we don't mention that. Colorado government not recommending masks while outdoors, and someone in my house is making custom ones for everybody. Oh, DK, I'm sorry. You better wear it tomorrow when I see you. Yes. Yes, Brian was out metal detecting. He just got an Ace 400 and he found a gold chain at the kiddie park. Very, very cool. Congratulations, Tonka's Beast. Very, very cool find that you got there. Gold chain. I haven't even found a gold chain. That's awesome. Jim, first 2 cases of the virus in my county yesterday. Ooh. Jim, be careful, buddy. Keep that 6 feet distance. Randolph, I hear you, buddy. We all are. We all are. Well, Beth, if you have a mask on, how do you have your cigarettes then? Ooh, I just called you out. Dang, we're up to 17 people already in the chat. Look at that. Thank you guys for coming on. We've only been on 15 minutes. I appreciate this. It's kind of I've missed you guys. I've missed being on here and chatting with you guys and finding out how everybody's doing. I am glad to hear that everybody is at least healthy. At least healthy. I keep checking in on. I'll go through on my phone and in my text messages, and who I haven't talked to in a little bit, and I'll send them just a quick message. You know, how everybody healthy. Let me know if you guys need anything, and so I'll do that every couple of days just to make sure everybody's still doing well. You know, you gotta check in with everybody. Jim, I'm not sure how many in our county at all. This might sound bad. I worry about it, but I don't worry about it. You know, when we go out to the store and stuff, I'm not wearing a mask and gloves. We're using hand sanitizer when we get back in the car. When I get home, I wash my hands real well. I'm not out licking the handrails and things like that, you know, but I don't do that normally. So I don't know. It's a good question. I might have to look that up just to see. I don't know. That might freak me out if I do. Yeah, see? Exactly. Finding America says it perfectly. I did find out that my normal lifestyle is called quarantine. That's pretty funny. 441 cases and 10 deaths for our county. Dang. Okay, Brian. One case and 0 deaths. Good. Has DK taken his pulse machine to the Civil War site yet? DK has not. And I saw a little bit earlier there that you might have to work this weekend. Yeah, we're gonna have to make something happen. But no, he's not taking the pulse machine out. And you know what? To be honest, Nick, I don't think he needs to. We're not. Everything that we found has been 2 to, I mean, worst case, 6 inches. It's been generally about 4 inches down, and I don't think we need to get any deeper than that. So I don't think he's going to bring out the pulse machine. MG, I am so happy to see you in this chat, and glad to hear that everything is going okay with you guys. And seriously, MG, like I said in the text message, if you need anything, let me know, please. Please, please, please. Let me know. Not much deep there. Exactly. Ken, I think we're safe swinging the light machines. He doesn't want to drag that thing up and down the hills through the trees. That's... But there's nothing deep there. I found the saddle badge 2 inches. 2 inches down. So, I don't know if it's just the dirt and... they're not tilling. It's not like a field or anything like that where they're tilling it and they're bringing it up, pushing it down. They're just not doing that. They're just wild areas, so everything's maybe settled 4 inches. Cody, is there a lot of iron there? Yes. So, Dirt Devil Detecting and I found we got a new permission that the video is going to be coming out next weekish. I have to get it finished up. That we found some incredible things. You guys are not going to miss that episode. A new permission where a church was, and we're not on the cavalry or the Civil War military sites, but it was an old church, and we found 2 different areas, and it is covered in iron. I started using the 4-inch sniper coil, so a lot of iron in that. On the cavalry sites, we're not finding a lot of iron at all. At all. No, not. We've really identified exactly what the iron sounds like. There are some nails and stuff out there, and it depends on where we're at. But not a lot of iron where we're at. Uper Digger 57. Uper, how's it going, man? There's Paul from American Woodland Relics. Paul, thanks for coming on. Brian says, angel hair pasta I need. I'm with you, Brian. I'm with you. MG, you're not senior. You're not senior and compromised. You just... People take care of each other. That's all that it is. Paul, I wanted to ask you, how is your back feeling, Paul? That's what I need to know, Paul. Paul threw out his back, I don't know, maybe a week ago, and hope you're doing well. Uper Digger, how are you doing? Any update for you? Everybody healthy and happy, and you've been out digging, most importantly. Are you enjoying this opportunity that we have? Thank you, Uper. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Who's the cook for the pasta, huh? I'm kind of weird about my pasta. I really only like the angel hair. Spaghetti is not my thing. It's too thick. I like the angel hair. So I'm kind of a pasta snob. Maybe it's the Italian side. Paul's up and walking. Good. I'm sure that you just needed some, just a little bit of time to rest and heal up. DK wishes you could have pasta. DK, how long has it been since you've had pasta? How long? It's probably been 2 years, maybe. Probably 2 years. Beth has pasta. No angel hair. Marty, digging with Marty. Marty, thanks for coming on, buddy. Let me know how you're doing, Marty. Everything's healthy and safe and enjoying maybe some time off and doing some digging, I'm hoping. Snow, no, that's a dirty word. I cooked meatloaf on a live stream the other day. Should start a cooking channel, Adventures in Meat. I don't know what kind of people are going to be on that channel there, DK. You might get some interesting comments from people that are searching those key phrases. January 2019. Okay, so it's just been over a year. Anyone else put cream cheese chunks in their pasta sauce? Cream cheese chunks. That sounds pretty good. Uper's got snow and deep snow. We got snow yesterday. It was really nasty. It was like 25 degrees, and we ended up getting snow most of the day. But today it's warmed up and it's melted the snow off. So making some plans to do some digging. That's for sure. Wife is an RN heading for work tonight. Pray we don't get it, Marty. Absolutely, Marty. Marty, thank your wife for being on the front line of this, and that we do appreciate her. I've reached out to a lot of my friends. One channel that I dug with a couple years ago, her name's Nikki from NRCR Diggers, and she is a nurse as well. I reached out to her and just checked in. She's got 2 young boys, and I just wanted to make sure that she was keeping herself safe, keeping her family safe, and she's doing well. So I reached out to some firefighter friends as well, lots of cop friends, and everybody is just plugging away, doing the best with the situation. So Marty, thank your wife from me personally for what she's doing for everybody. Seriously. Yeah, Cody, we're not going to talk about that guy that called. DF Digger, good evening. DF, thanks for coming on, buddy. We're up to 22 people. Look at this. Richard Walker, hello from Woodland Park. Richard, what's going on? Awesome. I don't think I've ever had anybody call from Woodland Park or come on from Woodland Park. Ambient Girl Nancy. Nancy, thanks for coming on, ma'am. Thank you for being on here. Wow, we're having a good time. Lots of people coming on. This is really awesome, guys. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. I was hoping we could have just kind of a good hangout and just check in with everybody, and make sure we're taking care of everybody for sure. Actually, you know what? For the 23 people that are here, I want to find out from you, what kind of video do you want me to do next? I'm having some problems coming up with some ideas, some different areas. If you want me to do some door knocking at private homes to where we maybe can find silver. This is not a big silver channel, unfortunately. And but if you guys want to see that, let's do that. If you want to see some more cavalry site, if you want to see just whatever you guys want to do, I'm trying to search for some different ideas. 2020, I'm really hoping to hit this channel hard with a lot of videos. I've got 2 or 3 in the works right now. So one, that Dirt Devil, she's a little excited about. Pretty awesome video that's going to come out for that one. So Dirt Devil Detecting and Adventures. Beth, we're going to get that one up here pretty soon. Working on that one. But yes, door knock more. Okay, gold mines in the mountains. Uper Digger, DK and I, a couple years ago, we went and did some places, some ghost town places, and had a good time. Had a really good time doing that. Maybe DK, maybe that's something that we should do some more of. We'll get Beth up in the mountains and see what kind of old stuff we can find from those old mining towns. That would be a blast. That should be a blast. Jim wants to see me dig a gold coin. Who doesn't want to dig a gold coin? Right? Oh my gosh. That would be pretty sweet. Randolph wants big rainbow trout. Randolph, you got to go over to Colorado Adventures, my other channel. I'm going to have some more fishing videos coming up on there. I'm going to do some fishing out with Tonka's Beast. We're going to get out and do a whole bunch of fishing this season. Some open water, which is not something that I do a lot of. So if you like open water fishing, we're going to be out doing that for sure. So go, Randolph, I'm pretty sure that you're over there, but Colorado Adventures is where you're going to see the fishing. I'm not going to put any more fishing up on 5280. It just crossed too many paths, and I felt like people weren't happy with it. So we moved over to one. We're strictly on 5280 for metal detecting, and then Outdoor Adventures is going to be on Colorado. So make sure you go over there, Colorado Adventures, for big rainbow trout. Beth wants to find silver. Beth, we got to find you some silver, ma'am. Absolutely. We'll get you some silver this year. I want, you know, it'd be awesome. Best video ever, right? Beth, Tony, and DK all hit silver in the same video. We got to do that. We got to find a site that has silver on it. There we go. Brian, we're going to go to the mother-in-law property. Soon. Soon, brother. Soon. Coin roll hunting. We'll see what we can do. It's tough to get coins here now, Cody, so I don't know if that's going to happen. DK, we need to get a gator if we're going to go up in the mountains. I hear you, bud. We hiked and hiked up in the mountains. Yeah. A metal detecting camping trip. Ooh, that might be kind of fun, Paul. I like that idea. That would be cool. Dan Anderson. Welcome in, Dan. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you enjoy being here. Dan, tell me a little bit about yourself, about digging, what machine, how long you've been doing it, favorite find, all that kind of stuff. Gold panning and metal detecting collabs with detecting rods and reels. Hint, hint. Cody, I have to get out to. I have to get out there for sure. Ooh, rainbow trout with a big gold belly button piercing. Fishing for brook trout. Okay. For sure. DK. DK wants one of these. He wants an IHP. DK is going to come up with an IHP for sure this year. That's a guarantee. We just don't know when. DK, come to Ohio with Tony. I'll get you on some Indians. Yeah. Dan Anderson, where are you from? Dan, I am in central, south of Denver in Colorado. That's where we're at right now. But I want to learn more about you, Dan, too. Throw that in the chat there so I know a little bit about you. Because I'm pretty sure you're new here today. But I appreciate your time, for sure. And I want to find out a little bit more about you. Kayak sledding. Yeah, that was an epic fail, Cody. Epic fail. Brian, I'm not going to open up the phone lines tonight. Last time really put me off. Cody knows and all that kind of stuff, so not happy with how that went last time. What can you do? Dan says 6 years and used a handful of detectors. My faves is Simplex and Knox 600. More of a coin shooter than relic hunter. Awesome, Dan. Dan, thank you for coming on. We're really just kind of hanging out. We'll talk about finds. We'll talk about usually dinner is usually one of the topics that comes up here, unfortunately. But I'm happy to have you here for sure. I hope you stick around. Hope you find some value in hanging out with us. And of course, everybody is supporting each other with this hobby. Awesome community. So thank you, Dan, for coming on. I do appreciate it very much. Marty's back. Let's see. Maine's governor opened up all inland fishing without a license. What? I might be having to go to Maine. Yes. Nick, I agree. Need to figure out how to screen the calls first before they go live. I agree. Had 2 trolls on here last time that I was on. And just inappropriate. And I just didn't really care for how that went. So I didn't think I would get it. But maybe, they didn't. They've hit me as well. I know that Digging Canuck, she had some trolls on her live streams when she had call-ins and things like that too. So it's a shame that we just can't enjoy that kind of thing. It's unfortunate. It's stupid, but people are dumb. It's nobody in the community. I know that they were just some idiots that were just trolling. So I need to go to Maine to detect too, right over the state line. Who's close to Maine that can go detect with Dan? Johnny Gooch. What up, Johnny? Thank you for coming on, bud. We do some hunting, we do some metal detecting, we do some fishing. Absolutely. Thank you for coming on, by the way. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy this. Johnny, tell me about yourself, buddy. What do you like to do? What kind of hunting do you do? Look at this. Everybody wants to put on DK on some Indians. Man, Cody says he's dug 27 IHPs since he started detecting. Would like to hit 50 by the end of the year. Cody, you got to get out and do some detecting if you're planning on breaking that. Remember, Dan, if you hang out with these guys, all the silvers are huge and the gold coins grow bigger each time the story gets told. Man, Tin Cup Tim, he obviously knows the community here. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yep, we need to set up Zoom for some live streams. Absolutely. I hunt paper up in Canada with the old Lee Enfield. One and done, huh? DK, we know a spot. We know a spot north of where we were. I sent you a map. We're going to get you. Randolph, yes. I just want to find a silver thimble. Randolph, is that kind of your white whale that you haven't found yet? That's, you know, like your bucket list that you should have found by now because you found every other relic to that time, but you just didn't find that silver thimble. I would love. I don't even. It doesn't have to be silver. I just want a thimble, just a thimble. That's definitely a crotobell, which I'm hoping September. I'm hoping that I get a crotobell in September. But a thimble is definitely on my list. So I'm with you there, Randolph. Absolutely. Okay. Ryan, thanks for coming on, buddy. California Greenhorn Fisherman. Thank you. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Very, very cool. Thanks for coming on. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy and safe, and everything's going well for you. I hope that. Thank you for coming on. Johnny wants to know if I would ever travel to old European battlefields to do metal detecting. Guys find interesting stuff. Johnny, I would love to. Adventures in Dirt was just over there not too long ago, and I missed out on that trip. But yes, interesting things. I think most of us enjoy finding the old things, but there's certain things that when you find it and you get to do the research to figure out exactly what it is. For me, that's how it would be over in Europe, whether we're in England or over in Germany, places like that. Just having to do that research after the fact to figure out, oh my gosh, this coin is, 1,000 years old. I would love to do that kind of thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Richard Walker found 2 thimbles in Colchester, UK. Colchester is a great place to go detecting. I know a guy that's been there. Everyone else seems to find tons of them. Thimbles, reals, gold coins. I've only got 1 out of 3 there, Randolph. I've got the real. No gold coin, no thimble yet. I'm working on it. You get a crotobell, someone hurts. I'm going to butter Beardo up. Don't worry about that. Jim says, it took me 37 years to find my first silver thimble. Jim, I don't know if I have that kind of patience, buddy. I don't know if I can wait 37 years. Nancy still hasn't found a crotobell. Gosh. I don't know what it is. To me, it's like a personal item. It's something that people used. There was a big use for it, and it just seemed... I don't know. Crotobells and thimbles. I just would love to have some for my collection for sure. Mrs. American Woodland Relic says hello. Hello, Belinda. Thank you for taking care of Paul and mending him back to at least being able to walk. Oh, Tin Cup Tim. The crotobell's my 50-plus year white whale. Oh, Tim, don't say that. You are overdue. Holy crap. 2 silver thimbles here from the river. Good for you, DF. That's awesome. Awesome. Nick asks, what are you hoping to find this year, Tony? Nick, ironically, I was talking with Dirt Devil Detecting. I want an 1800 silver coin. Just 1800 silver coin. It doesn't have to be old. 1899 silver coin would be completely fine. I just want a silver coin from the 1800s. That to me again is a white whale. I'm trying to dig more gold, the mid-tone range, the nickels and the gold. I've only dug gold plated DK's been there for that. I want to dig something gold, whether it's hopefully it's a ring, a gold ring, and I've never even dug a buffalo nickel. So buffalo nickel and back I want to dig, and gold ring. I've been digging a lot of midtones here for the last 6 months, really trying to hone in on that, and kind of get away from high tone only, looking for the coins, and dig more of relics and gold and nickel. So that's what I want on my list this year. Nick, there you go. Dan says, being a coin shooter, I still find old coins and lots of silver rings. You have to, absolutely. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. Old coins and silver rings are fantastic. I saw Scott from Dirt Diggers UK. Scott, thank you for coming on, buddy. Thank you for coming on, Scott. Marty, thank you. Go enjoy digging. Thank you for coming on. Man, I gotta catch up. I'm way... California Greenhorn Fisherman finally posted my first metal detecting video on YouTube. I'll check it out. I am sorry. I didn't check it out. Thank you for telling me. I will go check that out. I'm excited to see how that turned out for you, buddy. Let's see. A buffalo. That's right. Meteorites. I'm not too into the geology side of things. I don't know. 2 Crodals in England. I don't know who this DK guy is. Let's see. There we go. All right, I think I'm caught up. Gosh, 23 people here. I really have to tell you guys, I missed hanging out with you guys. This is great. My favorite coin is a silver trime. Didn't know it was a bucket lister. Actually didn't know what it was till I looked it up. Randolph, I think the trime is such a beautiful, and Detecting Rods and Reels knows this. We've had lots of discussions about trimes, and in fact he sent me 5 of them. But I think it's such a beautiful coin, and so unique with the C with the 3 on the back. I think is just such a unique design. How small they are. I love trimes, and I would probably my top 5 is to dig a trime. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I need to get back to Ohio, and I was out digging with Detection Connection a couple years ago, and on the way back to the car, just swinging, and he comes up with a trime. His first trime as well, Don from Detection Connection. Great man, great detectorist, and incredible researcher. Put us on spots that I never imagined that I'd ever be on. So, but he found a trime on his way back to the car. Awesome. Nick says, funny thing is I've never dug 1800 silver as well. I've dug 1800 Indians and large cents, but not silver. Same boat here, Nick. Partial to the Fujio. I hear ya. Cotopaxi. Really? Richard, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Finding America took me 40 years to find my first Barbara half. Finally got it. Congratulations to you. Barbara half is insane. That's crazy. I can't even... I found $1/2. It was on a playground. And it was like a 1971. So some kid took it for show and tell and dropped it on underneath the swing set. And it blew my ears out. And I was so excited to find it. It wasn't silver, but still $1/2. I want to find an old $1/2. That would be pretty sweet. Jim wants to find his first seat at half. Oh, Jim. You'll do it this year, Jim. You're off to a great start this year for sure. I don't know. I would love to find, with the area that we've been hunting, and once we got on the cavalry site area last year, the thing that's eluded us is anything that says U.S. on it, whether it was a a buckle, a box, anything with U.S., a collar disc, like that. It's eluded us out there. We haven't found any coins out there, and we haven't found anything that says U.S. on it. So, gosh, that would be incredible. We've definitely been hoping to find something with U.S. on it. Would be awesome, and that's my hope for this year. MG says that was a great that Garrett posted about your find with your machine. MG, thank you for that. Cody from Detecting Rods and Reels texted me the link, or actually he linked me to the post. Garrett out on Facebook actually posted my find, my cavalry cross sabers. They actually made a post of just that specifically, and I was really super excited to be on the Garrett Facebook page. That was pretty cool. MG, thank you. Kind of a dream to be able to have them do that for me. So I was a little excited about that, for sure. Scott says, how's the fishing? It's kind of crappy. We're transitioning from ice fishing over to open water. The water's still really cold, so what we're targeting right now is largemouth. And I'm not being able to find too many. The water's warming up. We got some cold weather yesterday, but water's going to warm up and the fishing's going to come out. More videos on Colorado Adventures fishing, some fishing videos. So make sure you guys are checking in with that. I saw Matt from Gone Digging. Matt, thank you for coming on, buddy. I know you're busy. Matt, thank you for coming on. Very, very cool. I hope your family's doing well, Matt. I hope your little girl is doing well. Love the pictures I've seen recently of you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well there. Outdoors Inspired. Thanks for coming on, Outdoors Inspired. We got a little bit of snow yesterday. But it's warming up. We're gonna have a good weekend, and then start the next week. It'll be good digging weather. So I'm gonna be doing a ton of digging, for sure. All right, Randolph, thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time, buddy. Enjoy your tacos. Taco Friday. Good. I'm glad things are good, Matt. We do have smallmouth bass over here. They're going to be in the larger reservoirs, and I have never done well for smallmouth. So, who knows? Maybe I'll get out and do some smallmouth fishing, smallmouth bass fishing. All the cool kids are here. I don't know. They are now that you got here, Matt, right? Richard, thank you for coming on, Richard Walker. Take care, buddy. Thank you for contributing in the chat. It was good to meet you. I appreciate your time here. For sure. All right. Going to be beautiful for the next 4 days of hunting. We will go. You have to take advantage of it, DF. I think that's the smart thing to do, for sure. We're definitely taking advantage of it here. California greenhorn. So the oldest I've found is some 1950 wheats and a couple silver war nickels. Can't wait for my first IHP or silver anything. I hope maybe soon dig it all. That's right. Colorado Coin Hunter, hello all, hello, welcome in, thanks for coming on. Yes. DK, I'll call you. I'm sorry I missed your call earlier. Sir, I will call you. Yes, sir. Thanks for coming on, DK. Be safe, buddy. Be safe, please. Minnows work great for smallmouth or minnow-type baits. Yes, they do. I'm just not a big open water fisherman, so I prefer the ice fishing, but I'm going to venture out this year and really try and hit open water pretty well. I found an oldie this week. Matt found, I'm trying to remember what it found. Oh, Matt, yes. You found that Spanish. He found some unique Spanish coin I knew nothing about. It was 1630, I think was the coin. Matt, tell me what kind of coin it was, because if everybody hasn't seen or heard about this coin yet, this is freaking amazing. Blew me away when you posted that. What's your favorite way to cook fish? Depends on what kind of fish. Totally depends on what kind of fish. Grilled rainbow is how I like that. And then, I mean, catfish, perch, walleye are going to be fried. Depends on what kind of fish. Yes. Oh, a Maravitas. That's it. Maravitas. Unbelievable. Matt, I am absolutely impressed with that coin. Amazing, amazing coin. What kind of area, history-wise, what would place, if I remember, I think it was 1630, if I'm right, but what would place it in that area? Please tell us if you figured out, and you may not have. Drop shot with purple or pink robo worm works right on Somalis. There you go. Fried brookies. I definitely want to hit some brook trout. Brook trout, I have to do some videos on the brook trout. Probably end up going up to maybe Georgetown Reservoir for brook trout. The Spanish types of currency. You have to saute some walleye in a cast iron pan with some butter and your favorite spices. I was looking for a Civil War camp, but I think it's related to a very early home site. Matt, I'm telling you, buddy, that was a sick find. Pretty darn insane. Pretty darn insane. You don't. I didn't even know what the heck it was. Okay, copper coins are Maravitas, silver coins are reals, gold coins are escudos. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Copper coins are Maravitas, silver coins are reals, gold coins. But still, 1630 copper. So, I mean, my real was 1772. It's still 140 years before that, and it's found in the United States. Very sick find. Ever used trying ground up Captain Crunch as breading, then fry it up? I have not. Huh. That is pretty interesting. Outdoors inspired. I might try that. I like the kind of peanut buttery taste of Captain Crunch, so might try that. What outdoors inspired? What kind of fish do you put it on? Because I mean, like frying, I would use it for like a whitefish, so walleye, perch, catfish, that kind of thing. You just put it on there. Nick, he has been killing it on his research. I think everybody stepped up their game in 2020. Everybody has stepped up their game in terms of research and really finding it. I don't know what it is. It just seems like everybody is really taking the time over the winter, to do the research. And once we've got good weather, boom, we're out on it early. Very cool so far in 2020. Everyone's doing pretty darn well. $19 people here. Thank you so much for coming on here, guys. Cody says his oldest is 1896. It's amazing to find 1600s in the United States. We had that Bass and Wally. Okay, we had that conversation last time I was on. Was who's part of the 1800s, the 1700s club, and then you've got that elite area of the 1600 coins in the United States, and there's not very many people that have done that. So, and we've got two on the chat right now. We've got Detecting Rods and Reels and Gone Digging. Two people that 1600 coins. Absolutely insane. Yep, a lot of layoffs, a lot of more time to research. I hear you, Cody. I hear you. Okay, Beth, thank you for coming on, detecting or Dirt Devil detecting. I'll text you. We'll get something. We'll get something going. I'll text you. My oldest is an 1880 Morgan. Oh, 1880 Morgan. So you got 1800s, you got a silver, and you got a freaking Morgan all in the same one. It's a pretty epic coin right there. Dan says my oldest is 1797. My next is 1838. That's awesome, Dan. Very, very cool. Again, 1700s club. I love this right here. Look at oldest 1806 quarter. Jim, so close to being that 17s. 1806 is amazing. I would love to find an 1806 coin, let alone silver. Unbelievable. Congrats on that for sure. DF says, found a counterfeit Spanish gold coin. Some have told me it could be late 1600s to 1700s. I'm not sure. Insane. Insane. Not only is it, 16 or 1700s, but it's a counterfeit, which then, there's not that many of those made then either as well. That's freaking amazing. I think finding a counterfeit coin might be, I don't know. Trying to think if it's even more impressive than the actual coin itself, but it's just a cool story to find counterfeits. That's an awesome story. Holy crap. Finding America, my oldest coin is a Roman, and I've also found a hammered silver from the hundreds. From the hundreds. Congrats to you, Fighting America. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Hammered silver from the hundreds. Unbelievable. I just wish they were silver, but still old finds. They are. I wouldn't, that's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Nick says, I have a 1797 military cam to detect this spring and also a 1790s house. Man, you got to find something there, Nick. Got to find something there. I have copy coins from, I think, the older years. That's pretty cool. Let's get trivia going again. I was going to do trivia and I completely forgot. We might have to do that. I might have to, that might be kind of fun. Like trivia night. That'd be pretty cool, pretty fun time. I know Nick from Thin Blue Diggers and Cody from Detecting Rods and Reels were killing it last time on the trivia. If you guys, hey Cody, if you've got some trivia, buddy, I know that you put that thing about the quarter in there. Throw some trivia in there if you guys want. Nick says all I want is a 3-ringer. Nick, I found one last time. Last time I was out, two times ago, I found one. They're pretty rare out here in Colorado. I can tell you that. But I think they're awesome to find. Let's see. I remember finding my first Thin Blue Diggers. Hope you get yours. He will. He's gonna get some good stuff this year. He's got some good sites set up. Nick's gonna break out this year, I think, for digging, for sure. I wish I could hit it to that 1797 military camp. That would be pretty sick. Dan's got a spot that's littered with 3-ringers. Isn't it crazy how that... Okay, Matt, thank you for coming on, sir. I appreciate you hanging out. I don't know how long we're going to be on tonight, but take care of your little one. And thank you, Matt. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But isn't it crazy how different every area has their concentration of old whatevers, and you kind of get conditioned to not dig those because that's what you dig all the time. But somebody else in another area, they've never had one, never seen one, never dug one, and they go crazy over it. I think that's awesome. I think that's really, really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to heading back east to New Hampshire and digging things that I just don't see back here in Colorado. Pretty excited about that for sure. B3 Relic Recovery, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. It's good to see you. We're hanging out. We're just kind of just chilling. I hope you're doing well, by the way, B3. I hope you're safe and healthy, buddy. Cody, I don't even want to hear you complaining. Your area's pull tabs and Zinkins. This guy, Cody's got a school not far from him, and he's digging old stuff. He's digging old stuff at this school, and he's complaining about pull tabs and Zinkins. Get out of here! I don't even want to hear it. Come to Maine. I am heading to New Hampshire in September, but unfortunately, it's a one stop. I can't make it a traveling adventure. I wish I could, and I want to definitely make a trip like that. I want to fly into Ohio, start in Ohio, and then head up and hit all the way around up to Maine and then down the coast. I would love that. But not my trip to New Hampshire is not going to be that, unfortunately, Nancy. I wish it was. I'd love to come dig with you. For sure. In New Hampshire, I was told there's a lot of old stuff there. But if I go in the woods by myself, I need a search party to find me. Yeah, there's a lot of woods there. Landed a field with an old school a few weeks back. Found brick and tons of pop cans. Right? Ferris Grump. Ferris Grump. Welcome, buddy. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time. We're hanging out, talking about metal detecting tonight. Favorite finds, what you want to find in 2020. Introduce yourself to the group. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and everybody's going to be supportive of you. How's that? For Ferris Grump. That's a great name, by the way. 6 skeleton keys from the school site. Cody is insane. B3, I hear you about the honeydew list. I just finished a farmhouse desk. Not finished it. I'm about 3/4 of the way. A farmhouse desk for my wife. So, trying to get the big stuff off the list so make sure that I can go detecting. Did I miss Detecting Beauty? Detecting Beauty is here. Welcome in, Detecting Beauty. Thank you for coming on. She pops in from time to time on the live streams. It's great to have you on. Thank you so much. Paul and B3 are talking about doing some coin roll hunting. I know that they had a penny tag team penny challenge or something like that on a live stream. It was pretty awesome. I can't get any coin here at all. Not at all. I'm sorry. Oh, that would be sweet. Finding America wants to find a hobo nickel this year. That would be pretty darn sweet. Pretty cool. So Ferris Grump is hunting the beaches in North Carolina looking for Civil War permission. You are in a fantastic spot. Grump, how long have you been detecting in North Carolina? That's a pretty darn good spot. I would love to be able to hunt North Carolina, South Carolina, even down into Georgia. As you go further down in there, I think just amazing history down in those areas for sure. Hot spots. If you know where to go, the Civil War permissions. You have to get on those hot spots. Jimmy Cloak, what's going on? I'm doing well. Jimmy, thank you for asking. Dan says, I got my bucket list. Pull tabs, ring pulls, aluminum cans, junk bling, and pencil tops. That sounds like you've been digging in schools before, huh? Grump, I'm originally from Ohio as well, and I have friends throughout the entire state. So, northeastern Ohio is, look at B3. B3 is in Ohio. He says OH. I said IO right there. I'm from northeastern Ohio originally, but I've hunted down central, all the way out to the east, and I've met some new people that are on the west side. So, Nick is an OH boy. That's right. What is a hobo nickel? Dan, I believe a hobo nickel is a nickel that somebody else has altered the appearance of, changed it. Yeah. K what? Oh my gosh. K what? It's been way too long, ma'am. Gosh. K what? Thank you for coming on here. Everybody welcome in K what. She's been out busy doing stuff, I know, for a while here. So thank you for coming on, K what. I am doing well. Thank you for asking, K what. I'm sorry about that. I am well, healthy. That's all that I can ask. So I hope that you have the same. Hope that you guys are safe. And back up to Ferris Grump. I'm just planning on hunting anywhere that I can in Ohio. I've hunted up kind of, well, on Lake Erie. There's been some great spots that I've been on. I found my Riel up there. So anywhere in the great state of Ohio is where I would love to hunt. Great location. I want to get out and hunt with thin blue diggers as well. Very cool. Says Carrie's been sick. K what? I'm sorry that you've been sick. I hope that you're feeling better right now, though. I hope that your immune system isn't down and you can stay healthy through what we're all dealing with. Grump says, I'm retired, live in both Ohio and North Carolina, born in Columbus. That's right, OH. I have a house in southeastern Ohio. Been in North Carolina 4 years. Very cool. Thank you for coming on. We have some cool things in common there, for sure. And I'm glad you found us. I hope you stick around. I hope you find something that you enjoy. And we'll stay in contact here for sure. I think in 2 weeks I will go hunt for the first time this year. Beauty, you got to get out. You got to get out. We've been out here in Colorado kind of off and on for maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks or so. Been out. I tell you, I was itching to get out. I love ice fishing, but man, this year for metal detecting, I was just ready to get out early. We got some snow yesterday, but we're gonna go hit the sloppy fields tomorrow. It's good. I'm wearing my muck boots again, Nick. I'll wear my muck boots for you. Marietta, Ohio. There you go, Marietta. Great location. I'm trying to think. Marietta is. There's been some. Wasn't there a president born in Marietta? Was it Ulysses S. Grant? Was he born in Ohio? Marietta, Ohio? Finding America? You'll definitely know that. If there's been a president born in Marietta. Trying to remember. thought there was. Let's see here. Whoops. No. Marion County was Warren G. Harding. Huh. Not sure about that. I'm looking it up right now. It's way down in the south. This would be a great segue to get into trivia. Marietta is a fantastic place with lots and lots of history because it's on the border. So, very cool location right there. Muskingum River. Yep. Dan, my first name's Tony. Nice to meet you, Dan. Cody, kick up the history, buddy. If you want to DNA, it's Tony. Yes. Kick up the trivia there, Cody, if you've got it, buddy. We'll hang out for a little bit longer if you guys want to do some trivia. We've got 19 people here. I'm having a good time, so. Vice President Charles Gates. We're across from Parkersburg. Fish the Muskingum. Nice. Coin Boy detecting and collecting. Coin Boy, thanks for coming on, buddy. Coin Boy and I have we've talked about on a video here not too long ago. I think pretty sure Coin Boy just made some comments. So thank you for the support, Coin Boy. What year did the Denver Mint open? The Denver Mint open. I'm going to say... I want to go to Ohio and Colorado for those special meds. Okay, what? You're hilarious. Guys, what year did the Denver Mint open? What do you guys think? Without putting it into Google. Cody he's throwing some trivia out to you. I'm going to say in the 1902, huh? I don't know. We'll say 1911. You guys are all talking about the special meds, huh? You can get them in Maine. 1907. Okay, what? The special meds are expensive. MG. MG, how do you know this stuff? Ah. Coin Boy should know. Coin Boy says 1907. Cody, how close is Coin Boy? Jimmy, I don't know any Canadian trivia. Tin Cup Tim, thanks for coming on, buddy. Supper's ready. Have a great night. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time, Tim. I really do. Thank you. Enjoy dinner. Opened in 1906. Now, Cody, I have been to the Denver Mint. It's a pretty cool place. It's pretty cool. It's been probably 10 years since I've been there. I might have to go back there again. It was neat to see the machines inside the Mint of how they made it, but I enjoyed looking at more of the history. They do have old historical currency, coins, and things like that, which was I enjoyed that. So, Finding America. I did not read that write up. Where did you have that? I missed it. I want to read it. Henderson Hall. I'm not familiar with that, but Coin Boy read it. Where's that write up at? I want to read it. Jim Steele says 1897. He used the Google. Ferris Grump, how do you research an area? I get lost with old maps. And I'm not plugging this, but since you asked the question, I have a video. It's called Researching Old Sites, I think. It's in one of my it's in my Metal Detecting 101 playlist. Ferris Grump, go back into that playlist on my channel, and it's called Researching Old Sites, Researching Historic Sites, something like that. And watch that video. It's really good. There's a link in the description that'll put you over to a site. And I walk through and actually from beginning to end of how I research the site, how I correlate it with Google Maps, and then actually going out to the site to look at the site itself before I try to get permission. So that's how I research areas. Please go back and look for that that video for sure. Hopefully you get a lot. And if you do watch it, leave me a comment, and we'll talk more about it from there. So please, hopefully that helps you. I mean, there's lots of other things, a lot of other videos out there to show you how to research. I am not an expert on research, but there's a couple different things that I do to research. On my Facebook page and community page, Finding America. Yes. I will. I'll read that. Thank you for putting that on there. Oldies and goodies. Al, what's going on, Al? The blinking subscribe button makes me want to unsubscribe. Don't do that. Al, don't do that. Let's see here. All right, Al, there you go. We'll take it off for you, Al. I don't want you to unsubscribe. It's gone. So the question on the board: what year did they start minting capped bust half dollars? Jim, that's correct for the traditional capped halves. However, 1839 they minted a half with the cap bust, obverse, and seated half reverse. The Beauty wants to know, has anyone here done underwater hunting? Trying to think. I don't know if Randolph Relic Recovery. He's not in the chat anymore, but I don't know if he does underwater. I know Matt from Gone Diggin' does underwater. DF Digger does water hunts in the river. Thank you, Al. I'm glad that you like it much better. I'm here for you, buddy. I'll get that removed. It'll no longer be on there. I'll just make it stay on. How's that? Guys, we're having a good time. I'm having a great time here, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it very, very much. Beauty, what kind of... are you talking underwater, like scuba diving type water hunting, or are you just talking about like beaches? What kind of what kind of water are you talking about, Detecting Beauty? Too many snakes in our water. Tony doesn't dare do water hunting because DK would hold him under. Hey, you know what? I can take that guy. I can take that guy. Dan says, now I got waterproof detectors lake hunting for me this summer. That's awesome, Dan. For sure. Definitely a great thing to do when it's super hot out. And I tell you, I've watched some really good adventures out there, videos on YouTube of guys that are out in water, people that are out in water. And what a great way to cool off and enjoy and find some old history. If you can get on back east, like where the rivers were the thoroughways for, many, many years, if you're on those beaches My gosh, the things that you can find in the water on the shores, like that, all that kind of thing. Oh, amazing. Absolutely great. It's kind of an untapped area of treasure hunting and detecting and things like that. So that's epic for sure. Cody says almost time to break out the hunting gear and get after the thunder chickens. I know. I was supposed to go up doing some scouting this week, but the weather kind of got crappy. So our our season opens in 8 days. I'm excited, Cody. Fingers crossed, man. But you gotta do some praying for me that I get on some turkey this year. So Beauty says rivers, lakes, and scuba diving. Matt from Gone Digging. Um, Detecting Beauty. Matt from Gone Digging has done some fantastic water hunting with scuba diving, and he's going to do some more of it this year. He's got his boat set up, and he does some fun things. So, Gone Digging, check that one out for scuba exploring. How's that? BC Treasure Trails, what's up, BC? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Dan says, as far as I know, not many people have hit the lake beaches with detectors and had not heard or seen or watched anyone in my area. See, Dan, I'm telling you, that's, it kind of started, detecting in the parks, and then, private permissions for houses. And those water areas are still an untouched area that not a lot of people have hit yet. So absolutely a great thing to hit now. Was Oldies and Goodies leaving? Let's see. BC, yeah, before the virus. That's right. BC. I go to Peaks Kenny State Park each year to detect the beach and water. Nice. That's very cool. Very cool. We don't have our rivers are going to be more for gold panning, to be honest with you. So, we can't get in reservoirs and do any detecting in reservoirs with the beaches and things like that. It's very well regulated, and they just don't let us do that. So I haven't done any water detecting before. Oh, Oldie's Al's still here. Good. Somebody had said something like, "Take care" or something. So I haven't done any water detecting, but I enjoy watching them. I think it's really cool for sure. Different kind of detecting for sure. Something a little bit different. So Cody, what's give us another trivia question here, Cody. What have you got for us? Cody has a plethora of useless knowledge about U.S. currency. Cody says, Tony, would you rather dig a GW button, a U.S. plate, or a bayonet? Cody, I think you stumped me, buddy. In Colorado, I would rather dig a U.S. plate. Overall, I'd rather dig a GW button. How's that? If you do a video on lake detecting, I'm in jeans. No shorts for my Irish white legs. I hear you, Dan. I'm with you, buddy. I'm not Irish, but I've got the white legs. Dan says a bay and bayonet. Al says a U.S. plate. B3 wants a GW button. So 3 people, 3 different answers. Bayonet. I like stabby things. Oh. That's right. Although the bayonet is nice. I think a GW button would be absolutely amazing. But the GW is more valuable. I'm not, Al, I'm not thinking in terms of value. I think of like related to U.S. history. That's what I think influences me. But I would agree with you that the button is probably more valuable. Box plate, there's been lots of box plates found. Or, yeah. And bayonets are pretty tough to come by complete, right? I've seen people dig bayonets like a DIV. But I don't think they're complete. Cody says you go with the plate. I've seen GW dug, never seen a plate dug. Personal, anyways. Jim wants to dig anything Civil War. The only 3 ringer I dug was where Billy the Kid was killed. Dang, Jim. Jim has some stories, guys. I tell you, that guy, he's been around. He's experienced a lot in his life. Pretty amazing stuff. Yeah, Key Wet's got the knife out there. Yep. Paul, thanks for coming on. Take care, Belinda. Make sure you guys are staying healthy and safe, buddy. We'll chat later. Thank you for your time tonight, Paul. Thank you. You don't think a GW is more valuable than a box plate, Cody? I don't know. I don't know with you on that one. Digging with Cruzy. What's up, Digging with Cruzy? Welcome in. Thanks for coming on. We've been waiting for you to get here. Oh, Finding America has a question. What was the name of the buffalo on the back side of the buffalo nickel? The buffalo has a name. Bill. Buffalo Bill. Nick, thanks for coming on. Talk to you later, sir. Cody, be nice. See, Jimmy and I said Bill. Buffalo Bill. What is the name of the buffalo in the back of the buffalo nickel? What do y'all think? It's a bison, not a buffalo. All right, Cody. Okay, Cody. Why do they call it a buffalo nickel? I shall call him George. Tatonka. Ooh, that's a good name right there. Buffalo Bob. See, it's not a bison nickel. That's right, it's a buffalo nickel. I don't... Black Diamond? Whew. I've never heard that he had a name, to be honest with you. If you all know that, then you stumped me. You're a lot smarter than I am. When am I breaking out? The tutu's gone, Cody. Let that... Jim is right? Jim is right. Black Diamond. Wow. Ferris Grump, thank you for coming on. You take care. And I look forward to seeing you around a lot more here, buddy. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Black Diamond, which was from the New York Zoo. Who know these things? Jim Diamond. Who knows about Jim Diamond? Who on here knows about Jim Diamond? Black Diamond is right. He lived at the Central Park Zoo. I had no idea. I bet only a handful of people know about Jim Diamond. That's hilarious. That's funny, B3. I appreciate that. That made me laugh. I always enjoy Jim Diamond there. I might have to try and get him back into the spotlight a little bit. Jim Diamond. Oh. Dang, we're at 5:30 already. DF doesn't know about it. Al didn't like Jim Diamond. I know about Neil Diamond and Diamond Dallas Page. That's close enough. I did a history segment on the Buffalo Nickel in one of my videos. Nice. Dan asks, what was the name of the Indian on the nickel? I can't remember. What is the name of the Indian on the nickel? I just saw this. I just saw I was watching a history episode of something, and they said, I can't remember his name. I'm not in my daytime pajamas. I've got jeans on. I even took a shower today. MG, be nice to me. There were 2 Indian chiefs used, and he combined them for the face of the nickel. Pocahontas? Bob? It wasn't Jim Diamond. It wasn't Black Diamond. Man, Finding America... you might have got it. Jim, look at Jim throwing it in here. He thinks it was 3 Indians. Ooh, now we're getting into it. Might have a little history war here between Jim and Finding America. I honestly don't know. I cannot remember, but I do remember seeing it. Tiny Horse, Chief Irontail. Dan looked it up. There was 3 names. You're right, Jim. Oh, Jim called it out. 3 of them. Tiny Horse, Chief Irontail, wow. You guys are good. I don't know. School me. Chief Two Moons. So we have Chief Irontail, Chief Two Moons. And who else? This is good, guys. This is a good time right here. Was it Tiny Horse? Was B3 Relic correct on Tiny Horse? And Chief John Bigtree. Holy cow. Yeah, I wasn't even close on that one. Wasn't even close on that one. Jim, thank you for being knowledgeable on that. I'll give you 3 thumbs up if you knew that offhand. There you go. Finding America. I knew Irontail and Two Moons, but didn't know the third. Chief Big John Bigtree. I think it's Big John, but it's John Big. Huh. Dan, thank you for Googling it. I appreciate that. All were named. So Cody says, what was the name of the Indian on the Indian head penny? What was the name of the Indian on the Indian head penny? Well, let me look. I've got one sitting here. Two Moons is a great name. Gay what? No, I cheated and Googled it. Oh, Jim. Dang, you only get 1 point then. Metal Detecting NC, what's up? Thanks for coming on. Do we know what the name of the Indian on the Indian head penny is? I'm looking at him right here. I don't know his name though. Longacre? Chris, thanks for coming on, B3. Take care. It was not an Indian on the IHP. Really? Cody, who was it? Longacre was the designer of it. Oh, there you go. But was there the Indian have a name, not the designer? Correct, Oldies. Oldie says it was not an Indian on the Indian head penny. Then what is it? So somebody just took a picture of somebody and then put a headdress on it. Oh, it's just Lady Liberty wearing a headdress. And that's why it says Liberty on the headdress. There you go. See, you guys are smart. You guys are smart. Longacre's daughter, look at y'all. You guys are too smart for me. Too smart for me. Gosh. It was Lady... John Roberts. John Roberts pipes in, says it was Lady Liberty. Absolutely. Jimmy says 2 dogs. No. K. Watt thought it was 2 moons. Traveling Troy Detectorist. What's going on, Traveling Troy? Iffy Signals comes in. What's up, Iffy? Thank you for coming on, Traveling Troy. Iffy, thanks for coming on, buddy. John Roberts, thanks for piping in. You were right, it was Lady Liberty. Guys, thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys are healthy and safe right now. Metal Detecting NC says, what was the last year Liberty appeared on U.S. coins? Liberty appeared on U.S. coins, and that was the... last year Liberty appeared. Lady Liberty or the word Liberty? What was the last year Liberty appeared on U.S. coins? On the Walker. 47 Walker. I thought it was the Walker, but I just... So you're actually talking about Lady Liberty herself. Absolutely. Traveling Troy is safe, but bored. Well, thank you for coming on and spending some time with us. Metal Detecting NC, was that right? Yep. He's correct. 47. The word Liberty is still on there. And that's what I was asking. Absolutely. So 47 on the Walker. She's never appeared on there since. I did see this. Cody has the next question up here. And I just did see this today. In 1883, someone put gold plating on V-nickels to pass them off as $5 gold pieces. What's the name of the gold-plated ones? They have a special name. I just saw a video detecting the West said this, but I don't know if he had said what they're called. So those 1883 V-nickels, what are they specially called if they're gold-plated? Look up in the chat for the newest. Yeah, that's the newest question. What is the name of the gold-plated V-nickels from 1883? Does anybody know? Y'all are counterfeit. There you go. Boom. Dan nailed it. Troy says racketeers. They're called racketeering nickels. Look at y'all. Racketeering. The coin they... Yes, gold-plated was the 1883. Yep, called a racketeer. Wow. And that's why they put the word cents on it. That's right. That is right. On that one, they didn't have the word cents on it. Absolutely. Racketeer nickel. You guys are good. You guys know your history. You guys know your coins. K what comes in a close second with the term is called purdy. That's right, purdy. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right. Well, I hate to do this to y'all, but I've got to go make some dinner. We've been on an hour and 40 minutes, guys. I appreciate all of your time. I've had a fantastic time. Maybe this weekend I'll try and do some more live streaming, and maybe come up with some trivia on my own, so Cody isn't dominating all the questions. But guys, I appreciate all of it so much. Metal Detecting NC, thank you for coming on. Dan Anderson, it's been great having you on here, buddy. I hope that you hang out, come over here a little bit more often. K what? It's been way too long, ma'am, and I hope to stick around and see you more here. Cody, I'll text you later, bud. You have a good evening. Iffy Signals, buddy, thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. Finding America, thank you for your contribution to the chat and all of the questions. I appreciate that. Jim Steele, sir, have a good weekend. I hope that you find some more silver coins out there. Al, oldies and goodies, you'll never see that flashing subscribe button on here again. I can guarantee it. Traveling Troy, it's been short, but I appreciate you coming on. Who else is still on here? Jimmy Cloak, if you're out there, buddy, thanks for coming on. And MG, great evening. Look forward to seeing you soon. If you need anything, please text me, ma'am. I appreciate it. Jeff McClendon, thanks for coming on. I wish you could have been a little bit earlier, but it's good to see you on here. You guys have yourself a good evening, and I will see you all on the next adventure. Take care, guys.